Hey Morganton, Public Information Officer Ethan Smith here. The Morganton City Council met last night, June 1st, which means we're back with another edition of our City Council Recap. June's meeting, like May, was held virtually and streamed live on the city's public access channel and YouTube channel. The night kicked off with some good news. Our Main Street Department shared that farmers markets are open and being held Wednesdays from 12 to 4 p.m. at 111 North Green Street and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 300 Beach Street. Also, Main Street will be holding a fab crawl on July 4th in downtown Morganton. More details to come on that later. Parks and Recreation Director Rob Winkler shared some good news from our Recreation Department, letting the public know the College Street Pool will reopen with restrictions on June 13th, and the Aquatic Center will reopen with restrictions on June 8th, and the city will hold its annual fireworks show on July 4th. The fireworks show will be at Freedom Park, not Catawba Meadows Park, and the public will not be allowed into Freedom Park for the fireworks. We just put out a press release concerning all of this today, so be sure to visit the city's website at morgantonnc.gov to read up on all the details concerning these reopenings and our fireworks show. The council then moved on to the consent agenda. The consent agenda consisted of a variety of budget amendments, amendments to the downtown event calendar, and approval of meeting minutes. The council passed the consent agenda as written. After the consent agenda, City Manager Sally Sandy and Finance Director Jesse Paris presented the city's proposed budget for fiscal year 2020-2021. There is a lot contained in this budget, and you'll be able to find the entire proposed budget on our website, but we'll hit the highlights for you. The proposed budget does not include any increases in the ad valorem tax rate, the downtown special tax rate, or for solid waste, water, and sewer service. The proposed budget would close the Recycling Convenience Center at Shuey Park in July of this year for a savings of approximately $60,000. There is funding included for various projects in the city that have been in the works for a long time. There is not funding included for cost of living and merit raises for employees. Citizens would also receive a rate cut for their city electric service in the proposed budget. Proposed rate decreases vary between 2 and 7.5%, and the average household would receive a 3% rate reduction. There is also no rate increase proposed for Compass Extreme Internet and phone customers. Compass television customers will begin paying a monthly $10 fee in January under the proposed budget to help cover rising programming costs. Those are the highlights, and the city is very glad to propose a budget that balances forward progress with fiscal responsibility. You can find the full proposed budget on our website at morgantonnc.gov. After the budget presentation, a public hearing was held on Project Refresh, which concerns Unix Packaging establishing an East Coast facility for their operations in Burke County. The facility will create 226 new jobs and result in a $19 million investment in Morganton. The hearing was to approve grants to support the company locating here, which were approved by the council. The council then moved on to handle some other business concerning updating a citizen participation plan for the CDBG entitlement program and scheduling public hearings on this matter for June 15th. Then, even more good news was shared from our Main Street Department. The council approved an emergency resolution to provide temporary outdoor dining spaces for our downtown businesses. So, what does that mean? It means you'll notice some changes to downtown parking areas and streets in the coming weeks. This resolution approved the creation of parklets and streateries for some downtown businesses. These structures will allow for businesses to expand their dining and seating into on-street parking spaces to provide more room for customers to safely enjoy their offerings while mitigating the spread of COVID-19. There will be more information to come on this, so be sure to continue to check both the Main Street and the city's Facebook pages, Twitter page, and website for updates. The council then approved reimbursement resolutions and a contract for soil boring services related to the Courthouse Square project that will allow the city to move forward with the renovations on the Courthouse Square. The meeting wrapped up with appointments by the council and mayor to multiple boards and commissions. The city will hold its next meeting on June 15th, where public hearings will be held on the proposed budget for 2020-2021 and matters related to the CDBG entitlement program. If citizens wish to speak at these public hearings, contact Kelly Russell at krussell@ci.morganton.nc.us before the day of the meeting to get on the agenda. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.